Hello, my name is Joshua Brown from the interview training company howtobecome.com, and in this presentation I will teach you how to pass your hotel housekeeping interview. So if you are applying to be a hotel housekeeper for any hotel or hospitality environment, then please make sure you watch this video from start to finish, because I'm going to help you to stand out and succeed. To achieve that goal, this is what I'll cover. I'll start off by giving you a list of hotel housekeeping interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. I'll then provide you with example high-scoring answers to those questions to help you succeed. Plus, I'll also make sure to give you some essential tips for passing your hotel housekeeping interview before finally telling you how you can download further resources, including all of the answers to help you to prepare. And just very quickly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I want to help you to pass your hotel housekeeping interview, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. And please don't forget to hit that like button, because this tells me you find these tutorials useful. Okay, let's take a look at that first hotel housekeeping interview question, which is tell me about yourself, or it may be phrased as introduce yourself. Now, this first interview question is your chance to start positively and be that standout candidate. In your answer, make sure you talk about the skills and qualities that you have. Don't talk about your home life or personal life unless it's relevant to the job role. Make sure you talk about your experience and passion for working in the role and how you're going to add value to their hotel. Now, a great way to answer this question incorporating all of those things is to download a copy of that job description and focus on telling them how your skills are a perfect match to those key skills that they desire. So some key skills that all housekeepers are expected to have include flexibility to work unsocial hours. They need honesty and integrity. They need to have high standards, and also to be able to carry out duties safely and to the hotel's guidelines. So my advice is to incorporate all of those four things into that opening answer to that interview question, tell me about yourself. Let's now take a look at a top scoring example answer to help you. Tell me about yourself. Thank you for inviting me to be interviewed for this position today. In the workplace, I am known for my diligence, dedication, and loyalty. I am motivated by my supportive family who depend on me to work hard to provide for them. Due to my dedication to maintaining a healthy lifestyle, I'm able to approach my housekeeping duties with energy and enthusiasm. Another strength of mine as a housekeeper is that I'm neat and organised by nature, and that I am a very methodical person who thrives in structured environments. In addition to possessing these qualities, I'm also aware of how vital it is for an employer to be able to put their faith in their staff. My references will attest to the fact that I'm reliable, trustworthy, and a loyal individual. If you hire me, I'm confident that, as a member of your hotel's housekeeping team, I'll impress you with my integrity and dedication to quality of work. Wow, what a powerful way to kickstart your interview and be the standout candidate. Remember, by giving a confident answer like this to this opening interview question, not only will you impress the hiring manager, but you'll also gain confidence in the rest of your answers to come. Okay, let's take a look at that next housekeeping interview question, which is, can you tell me the hours you're able to work? Or it may be phrased as, what's your availability? Now, for your answer to this interview question, you must demonstrate flexibility and that you wouldn't jeopardize the hotel by leaving them understaffed. So my advice is to mention your preferences, but state that they're just preferences, and instead you will happily work the hours that the hotel needs. Remember, the hiring manager wants to hear that you will help the hotel as and when it's needed. This includes during busy holiday periods, weekends, late night shifts, and covering for absent staff. So let's take a look at a great example answer to help you. Can you tell me the hours you're able to work? I know that you require a housekeeper that is dependable, trustworthy, and adaptable in how they approach their work. Therefore, after seriously considering the matter, I am willing to commit to working hours outside of the typical 9 to 5 framework. Since I'm able to strike a good balance between my professional and personal life, I have no problem with early starts or late finishes to the day, as well as weekends. I'm willing to work shifts whenever it's most convenient for the company, and can assure you that I will make myself accessible to you on short notice, including nights and weekends, thanks to my adaptive and flexible lifestyle. I am a highly dependable individual whom you can rely on to arrive punctually before each of my shifts and cover unexpected gaps in the rota with little notice. Now don't go anywhere, as I still have more interview questions and answers to give you, but when you're ready, click that link in the top right hand corner. It will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download my 21 hotel housekeeping interview questions and answers for all job roles to give you the edge in your interview, including the ones we're covering right now. Okay, here's the next hotel housekeeping interview question for you. Why do you want to be a hotel housekeeper, and what can you bring to the role? Now, when answering this interview question, make sure to mention these 4 things to score highly and impress the hiring manager. Number 1, you find the role rewarding. Knowing your high standards of housekeeping will positively impact the hotel's guests. Number 2, you enjoy working independently and are self-motivated. That's really important, because for a lot of the time, it will be up to you to manage your own time and get each room tidied quickly, but to a high standard. So number 3 is you enjoy knowing the quality of your work is entirely in your hands. And finally, point number 4 to get in your answer is that you get to utilize your organizational and attention to detail skills. You want to say that is something that really appeals to you. So here is a great example answer to help you. Why do you want to be a hotel housekeeper, and what can you bring to the role? 3 key factors have led me to pursue a career in hotel housekeeping. First and foremost, it's a position in which the quality of my output is entirely within my own hands. I am a perfectionist by nature, and as a housekeeper, it is my duty to complete all assignments to meet the necessary standards of cleanliness established by the hotel. Second, I'm most productive when working independently, and in my current role as a housekeeper, I am accustomed to working at a fast pace in order to meet strict deadlines. Thirdly, I'm a planner by nature, and as a housekeeper, I would always stick to a detailed schedule laid out exactly how each cleaning task needed to be completed and to what timescale. I generally find this work very rewarding, knowing my high standards positively impact others' stay with your hotel. Okay, the next hotel housekeeping interview question is this. What steps would you take to ensure the housekeeping you carried out was completed to an acceptable standard daily? My advice is to showcase that you are highly organized by saying that you use a checklist, that you plan ahead, and that you double check each room before moving on. So let's take a look at a brilliant top scoring answer to help you. What steps would you take to ensure the housekeeping you carried out was completed to an acceptable standard daily? Before beginning each day, I would make sure I understood what was expected of me. In my opinion, success is more likely when high standards are established from the start, since the individual has clear goals to work toward. In addition to that, I would create and use daily checklists to ensure each assignment or task is completed before the end of the day. Finally, before completing my cleaning duties for a particular room, I would double check all areas of the room had been thoroughly cleaned and that nothing had been overlooked. For me, this would be the most important step in my housekeeping routine, as I would hate for my housekeeping manager to feel that I was not meeting the hotel's high cleaning standards. Okay, the next hotel housekeeper interview question is this. As a housekeeper, how long would it take for you to clean a typical standard size hotel guest room? Now, as a hotel housekeeper, you bring value to the role by doing a great job, but also by doing it quickly. You have to make sure each guest room is cleaned and prepared to a strict time schedule each day. It will, of course, depend on many factors, including if it's just a tidy up, if it's a particular messy room, how big the room is, if it's a checkout. But when answering this interview question, you need to show that not only will you be methodical and do a thorough job, but you can do it quickly. So here is my top scoring answer to help you. As a housekeeper, how long would it take for you to clean a typical standard size hotel guest room? How long it takes me to clean a room depends on a variety of factors, such as the number of recent guests and their ages, the room's size, condition upon their departure, and the hotel's policy on cleaning standards. It would be essential to clean the space thoroughly from the ceiling to the floor systematically to ensure that nothing was overlooked and that the work was performed to a high quality. Based on that, I think it would take me around 15 minutes to clean an average size room, approximately 22 meters squared completely. Now, in preparation for your hotel housekeeping interview, I also recommend you prepare answers to the following questions. How do you maintain confidentiality and respect guests' privacy? That's a really tough question that you have to get right. Why do you want to leave your job to work at our hotel as a housekeeper? Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? That's a tough one. What is your biggest weakness? That's a really tricky question to answer. How would you handle situations where you are faced with an exceptionally messy or dirty room? Have you ever had to deal with a difficult or demanding guest? How did you handle it? Are you comfortable working as part of a team and coordinating tasks with other housekeeping staff? The job of a housekeeper can be stressful at times. How do you handle the stress on a daily basis? What safety measures do you take when handling cleaning chemicals? Which parts of the house cleaning job will you enjoy the most, and which will you find the most challenging or frustrating? We are looking for a housekeeper who is adaptable and flexible. Describe a time when you were flexible in a work-related situation. Describe a time when you went out of your way to help your employer. What would you do if you witnessed another member of the housekeeping team stealing? So the next thing to do, if you would like to download example answers to all of those questions I just mentioned, plus all of the other most common and toughest hotel housekeeping interview questions, is to please make sure you click that button in the top right hand corner of this video right now. Head through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download these slides and get access to 21 hotel housekeeping interview questions and high scoring answers to each question in a PDF guide. You can literally have access and the slides in your inbox within 2 minutes from now, and it's guaranteed to help you prepare effectively for your interview, and also more importantly, put you ahead of the competition. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Please also hit that like button, as that encourages me to make more videos just like this one. And if you have any questions regarding any job interview, please feel free to put the name of the role in the comment section below, or the name of the hotel that you're applying for, and I'll get back to you with more interview tips and advice. And finally, if you would like to connect with me on LinkedIn, I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best with your interview. Have a brilliant day.